In today's video, we're going to do a quick and easy guide for the 2021 Christmas event. And while you technically don't need any items for this little mini quest, the things I would highly recommend are a few stamina potions, full graceful, and between 3 to 5 Falador teleports. The entirety of this event does occur around Falador, so technically you really don't need any teleports, but there are a few scenarios where teleporting back to the main location will help speed it up a little bit. To kick off the event, go ahead and make your way to the middle of the Falador castle and talk to the squire dressed up in the Santa suit. Option 1, talk about the Christmas event. And then after spamming through the text where he basically tells you that he accidentally stained the Falador Knight's white armor pink, select option 1 once again to start the 2021 Christmas event officially. And once you've spanned through enough options, he'll hand you over his notes, which contain the 3 items we're going to need to bring him back. Once you get the note, make your way out of the castle, and the first person we're going to go talk to is Herquin, which is south of the West Bank. He's located down here in the gem shop, and once you make it to him, go ahead and talk to him and select option 1, talk about the Christmas event. And after spamming through all of the chat with Herquin, he'll tell you he needs some chocolate chips, which we can maybe find in these bushes south of his house. So just make your way a little south and start searching the bushes. And after searching all of the bushes, make sure you have at least 2 bags of the chocolate chips before making your way back to Herquin. Then once you get both bags, go ahead and select option 1, talk about the Christmas event. Hand over your chocolate chips, and he should reward you with the festive cinnamon. And with that, that is one of the 3 items we need to take back to the squire. Next up, go ahead and make your way to the center of the Falador Park. If you want to save yourself a little running, you can burn a teleport. And now we're going to need to talk to Cecilia, who is located right on the bridge. Once you make it to Cecilia, talk about the Christmas event. And after spamming through the options, she'll reward us with 3 different presents. And once we deliver these 3 presents, she will reward us with the holly. First up, let's go ahead and deliver the blue present to Wyson the gardener. And after you go through some options and he gets absolutely pumped to open up some woad leaves, let's go ahead and deliver our next present. Now that we delivered our first present, let's go ahead and make our way west through the town once again. Now we need to head over to the hairdresser. This time we're going to use the green present on the hairdresser. And after spamming through some options, he'll open it up and find some new scissors. He'll then offer you a haircut, but once that is done, we can make our way all the way south. Our third and final present's going to be going to the owner of the chainmail shop. And once you make it, go ahead and use the third and final present on Wayne. And after he opens up some goblin mail and you finish the chat, we can now make our way back to Cecilia. Go ahead and use a Fally teleport to save yourself a little bit of time. Talk to Cecilia once again about the Christmas event, and she'll reward us with the festive holly. Now all we need is the third and final item, which is the festive white wine, which we can get from Larry. Larry is located in the house with the cooking range just east of the park. Select option 1, talk about the Christmas event. And in order to get our wine, we'll need to come over here and help the boy and girl build a snowman. Go ahead and talk to either the boy or girl. And after quite the arguing, you'll figure out you need to make 2 different snowmen. But before we start with that, let's go ahead and talk to Larry once more. Select option 1, talk about the Christmas event. Once you finish the dialogue with Larry, go ahead and make your way out the front door and take the spade right here in the snow. And it's time to start building some snowmen. Dig from any of the piles of snow and go ahead and get yourself 8 different pieces. We need 5 for the girls and 3 for the boys. Once you get your 8 different pieces of snow, go ahead and start rolling your snowballs. It'll very easily tell you what size it is when you go to roll it. It starts out as tiny and then mini, and it continuously gets bigger. And you just have to continuously keep rolling it until it gets to the necessary size. We're going to go ahead and start out with the little girls because it is the longer one, so we need 5 different snowballs. And the bottom one needs to be humongous. And there's humongous. Go ahead and pick it up. Now for the second tier of the girls, I need a large one. Just keep rolling it around the area until it says large, and then we can pick it up. Should be right here. There we go. There's our large one. Now we need a normal. There's our normal snowball. For the fourth one, we need a big. And then now for the fifth and final, all we need is a little one. And with just a couple rolls, there is our fifth and final little snowball. Once you get those 5, you can go ahead and make your way over and build the first one, or you can finish all 8, completely up to you. I'm just going to go ahead and continue rolling these snowballs until we have all 8 done. Now for the bottom of the boys, we need a small one. And with 3 rolls, we can pick it up. Next up, we need a big. And once you get your big, you can pick it up. And now for the 8th and final one, we need a huge. And once you get all 8 of the different size snowballs, you can make your way over to the 2 slots of scuffed snow and you can start making them. First, we're going to go ahead and start out with the girls. It'll be one humongous on the bottom. And then next up, we have a large, then a normal, then a big, and finally a little one to top it off. Once you built all 5 of her snowballs, then you can go ahead and place the boys. This one, we're going to start out with a small on the bottom, a big snowball next, and then finally a huge one on top. And after finishing some short dialogue with the kids, you can make your way back to Larry. And after telling Larry about finishing their snowman, he will reward you with the festive white wine. And once you get that, it is time to make your way back to the Squire in Falador Castle. Go ahead and use a teleport or run straight west from Larry. And now that we have all 3 of the initial ingredients, we can talk to the Squire once again about the Christmas event. After spamming through some dialogue with the Squire, he'll tell you he wants you to make the recipe. In order to do that, just use the cinnamon sticks on the wine. Be careful because there is an option to eat them. And after using either the cinnamon sticks or the holly on the wine, it will combine all of the ingredients together. And in return, you'll receive the magical cleansing potion. Once you get the potion, go ahead and talk to the Squire about the Christmas event once again. And he'll give you the pink armor. Just use the magical cleansing potion on each piece of the armor. And talk to the Squire once again. And then after finishing that dialogue, he'll tell you you need to take the armor to Survivin'. Go ahead and make your way straight east through these doors, up the ladder, then straight west over here to this staircase. Once you get up that staircase, Survivin' should be just a few steps south. Here he is. Let's go ahead and talk to him about the Christmas event. You'll hand him over the cleaned brand new white armor. And once you finish the dialogue with Survivin', he'll tell you it's time to head towards the festival. Go ahead and talk to the Squire one final time. And after that, now we want to make our way to the festival, which is located just south of the East Bank. We go ahead and tele to the square once more. Make our way over here to the east. Once you make it over here to the festival, go ahead and talk to Cecilia. Spam through a few options and then select option 1. Would you like to visit Santa in the grotto? Hit yes, please. And then a short cutscene will occur. And after talking to Santa, you'll be rewarded with a big present. Go ahead and open it and you have completed the 2021 Christmas event. And with it, we get some festive elf hat and boots, and also a snowman ring, which can turn us into a traditional snowman or either of the 2 the kids created, one of which is the Tempe, and the other one is the Thermi snowman. And if you make your way over to the east, you can also see these in person on display. And I completely missed, you also get a little secret Santa present, which if you read the tag, you can take to Bob's Axes in Lumbridge and unlock the ability to change its color. But with that, that is everything. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did and found it helpful, consider smashing that like button. It massively helps these videos out. And if you're not already and you're a fan of free money, I would consider subscribing to the channel and turning notifications on, because in the coming days, I will be doing a countdown to Christmas PVM series, and I'll be giving away a lot of the loot. Either way, I hope you guys enjoyed the video or found it helpful, and I'll catch you in the next one.